Alright, so today's video is about predicate nominatives, and up the top of this page there is a definition for predicate nominative and predicate adjective. And the definition of a predicate nominative is that it identifies or refers to the subject of a linking verb. Predicate nominative may be a noun, a pronoun, or a word group that functions as a noun. What you're looking for is a linking verb, and then after that linking verb you're looking for a noun, and if it's a noun it's a predicate nominative. Predicate adjective is similar. Instead of a noun after a linking verb, it is an adjective that is in the predicate, which means after the verb, and that modifies the subject of a linking verb. So here's an example here. Predicate nominative. He was a hero. Was is a linking verb. I know that was is a linking verb because all of the state of being verbs are linking verbs. That's is, are, was, were, and be. But I also know that was is a linking verb because I know a little trick. The trick is that I can replace was with an equal sign. Instead of was, I can say he equals a hero, and the sentence will still make sense. If you can replace the verb with an equal sign, it's a linking verb. The consequence of that is that after a linking verb, we can have only a predicate nominative or predicate adjective. Hero is a noun. It's a person. So this is a noun after a linking verb, so it's a predicate nominative. Here we have the next sentence. The landscape was yellow, green, and blue. Was is our linking verb. It can be replaced with an equal sign. The landscape equals yellow, green, and blue. These words here operate as adjectives because they tell us what kind of landscape. So these three words are adjectives, so these are predicate adjectives. Let's do some of the exercise below. What we have to do is find all of the predicate nominatives and adjectives. We're going to double underline the predicate adjectives and single underline the predicate nominatives. So number one, in 1776, Patrick Henry became the first governor of Virginia. Became is our linking verb. This is our linking verb. I can replace it with equaled. Patrick Henry equaled the first governor of Virginia. And here is our noun. Predicate. This is our predicate nominative. It's a PN because governor is a noun. First is an adjective that describes a predicate nominative, but it's not a predicate adjective. Predicate adjectives have to describe the subject. This describes the predicate nominative here, so this is not a predicate adjective. Number two, the Wren building is, and is a linking verb. I can replace it with equals. The Wren building equals the oldest building on campus. Here is building. This is our predicate nominative because a building is a thing or a place. So I'll put predicate nominative. Number three, the gust of wind felt icy against our unprotected faces. Here is our linking verb, felt, and I can replace that with equals. The gust of wind equals icy against our unprotected faces. That works. Here is icy. This is a describing word that describes the gust. So this is, and it's an adjective. So this is a predicate adjective. So I will underline it twice. We're going to ignore against our unprotected faces because it is a prepositional phrase, so that can't be anything. Prepositional phrases cannot be used as predicate adjectives or nominatives. Number four, geographically, Alaska is, there's our linking verb, the largest state, and then we're going to ignore in the United States because it's a prepositional phrase. Here's our predicate nominative, state. It's a noun after a linking verb. Number five, Tony must have been, and here's our linking verb. Well, it's really just the word been, but we'll include the whole verb phrase. Tony equals nervous before that interview. And nervous here is an adjective, and it's after the linking verb. So this is our predicate adjective. I'll underline it twice. Number six, Willis appeared disoriented and dazed. Here is our linking verb. Appeared can be replaced with equals. Willis equaled disoriented and dazed. And then here are two adjectives that describe Willis. So these will be our predicate adjectives. Number 7. The bite of a tarantula can be painful. Here's our linking verb, or be is the linking verb. Painful is an adjective that describes the bite, so this is our predicate adjective. Number 8, the next captain of our soccer team will be, here's our linking verb, either Julia or I. Julia is a noun and I is a pronoun, so these are our predicate nominatives, a noun or pronoun after a linking verb. 2 more. This year, Mr. Pinkham's sociology course is, there's our linking verb, my favorite class. And the word class here is our predicate nominative because it's a thing. Last one. How delicious this soup tastes. This sentence is written in an exclamatory fashion, which means the order in which things occur is a little bit mixed up. Here's our verb, tastes, and I know that's a linking verb because I can replace it with equals. How delicious this soup equals. The subject of the sentence is this soup. This soup tastes delicious. And the predicate adjective is delicious. Now this is kind of confusing, and it's confusing because in order to make the sentence more emotional, they've changed the order of the sentence. And it's kind of almost like how Yoda talks from Star Wars. When you see a sentence like this that's written kind of backwards, you have to try to write it forward in your head. And if you were to do that, you would have something like this soup tastes delicious. Now that we've rewritten the sentence, it's easier to follow the procedure we did in the previous 10. Not tasted, but tastes. Here is our linking verb, and then here is our predicate adjective. All right, go ahead and do the remaining 10, and I'll read off the answers in just a moment.